and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George Clark, and today I get to check out Don Wilson's Grid Runners, released on Blu-ray by Cargo Movies. Don't forget folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell and all that jibber jabber, and thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia. So yes, Don the Dragon Wilson's 1995 martial arts action thriller Virtual Combat, renamed as Grid Runners in the UK and seemingly in Germany, because this was put out here by Cargo Movies, sent to me as part of that Cargo Movie collection, and it's just taken me till now to get round to this, and the reason for that is, well, Don the Dragon Wilson, really. A man I've never really been a fan. I'm sure he's a lovely person. I have seen him in interviews and he does seem pretty dead on, but in terms of his movies as an actor, and even throughout the action scenes themselves, I'm really not that impressed. Saying that, I have this week been going through Blood Fist 1 to 4 as a guilty pleasure, and much like Ridiculous Cage, Nicolas Cage movies, when I know nobody is looking, sometimes I like to put one of them on just in the background so I can have a good laugh. You'll know what I mean if you watch Nicolas Cage movies. And the same can be said for Don the Dragon Wilson movies. There's only a few that I have really seen over the years, and it's probably been a good 20 years since I last watched a movie starring Don the Dragon Wilson. But Grid Runners, when it came in the Cargo Movies collection, I thought, okay, this is one I haven't seen, but it also stars Loren Avedon from King of the Kickboxers, No Retreat, No Surrender 2 and 3, etc, etc. And those are pretty much, along with Don, the only two names that I know throughout this movie. Around this period, we had a lot of virtual fighter movies. Of course, TC-2000 springs to mind straight away, but there was a lot of other movies and martial arts movies that were based, especially American, based on that virtual combat, that explosion of the computer era as such. But yeah, I'm kind of excited for it for that reason, but I know it is just going to be an absolute piss. Like, I have no high expectations of this movie whatsoever. But yes, out from Cargo Movies, no doubt released in the UK as well. But let's see what comes with this. We have got its German and English language options, and in terms of extra features, it looks like there is another version in German and English. There's trailers and a photo gallery. Region B. But let's get stuck in anyway. There's not going to be too much to share with you here, so this will be a very quick video. But yeah, Don, I mean, I don't know. Watching the Blood Fist movies, they're fun to some degree, but they're far from perfect. And the fight scenes, when you've been watching Hong Kong movies and Hong Kong cinema for so long, any Asian cinema, these kind of movies are a joke, really, if I'm going to be honest. But yes, you see the difference there. Of course, the rating is on the front cover that came with it, and on the other side, that rating has been taken away, which is what I will slip in thinking that I may keep this in my collection. I don't know, but I'm going to go now, check out everything that's on here, come right back and let you know what I think. So, just back after checking out the German Blu-ray release of Don the Dragon Wilson's Grid Runners, a movie that for me is a new guilty pleasure. I quite enjoyed it, but probably for all the wrong reasons. It was just ridiculous. I mean, it's clearly a product of its time. I understand that, and certainly there are many movies from the mid-90s that really sort of match this. Just the bad writing, the bad acting, the fight scenes were kind of fun but really badly edited, and it was just so stupid. The opening 10 minutes alone had some of the funniest shit I have ever seen. Really, it was It was ridiculous. And the movie itself, with its art direction, its production values, its opening credits, it kind of feels like a TV movie. I know it wasn't, but it feels like that. Still, it looked great. The HD print was stunning. Without a doubt, it looked fantastic. And I really did enjoy watching it, I have to say. And I can get, yes, being a low budget movie and trying to set something in the future, that's a wee bit hard to play with, but they did pretty well. There are a few moments where it's obvious they didn't put the work into making certain things look futuristic, but overall you got the impression that this was set in the near future. Now, in terms of extra features, there are quite a few there. You've got 4 trailers in all. You have the German, the US and the French trailer. These all run for just under 3 minutes in length, very unrestored, but they're the same trailer throughout. So there's no need to watch all of them really. If you want to watch the US one, you're getting the full original trailer there. And then you have a 4th trailer, which is for Virtual Combat, which was its alternate title there, and that runs for just over a minute in length. Very, very different, much snappier, and a much more entertaining watch. All are presented in 4:3 and unrestored, as I say. Then you have a stills gallery that runs for about 3.5 minutes, and it is just HD stills pulled from the movie. It's okay, but when you've just went through the movie, there's no need to really watch it. But then you've an art gallery that runs for just over a minute, which offers you loads of posters, video covers, promotional artwork, things like that, and they're pretty cool to look at. Then you get 2 further versions of the movie. Now, they're all the same running time. This main feature, as you can see here, which you can play in German or English, you have 2 4:3 versions, as you would watch in your old TV if you had this movie on video, and you do get a German version or an English version yet again there. And again, they look fantastic. They're in HD quality. I thought that these may be unrestored and presented in VHS quality, but they're not. They look fantastic. And to be honest, there's no real reason for them to be there, because when you get a Blu-ray like this, you want to see it widescreen, because this is a movie you would have watched on video. But I suppose it's a nice treat for nostalgic reasons to have the 4:3 versions on there. So anyway, while it is far from perfect, it's not completely terrible. I'm going to give this 1 thumb up. It's a pretty packed wee release here. It did entertain me, and that is the bottom line when it comes to these movies. Out now from Cargo Movies. You'll be able to pick it up on Amazon Germany, possibly Amazon UK, and definitely eBay. It should be kicking around there. So thank you so much for watching and for all of your continued support. It is greatly appreciated, as always. Until next time though, enjoy your Don the Dragon Wilson movies if you can, and I'll speak to you soon. So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store, or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews, and follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu, and I will see you soon.